Hey everyone, it's That Guy SR. Welcome to another video. So, doing another championship. This is the manufacturer series where I'll be driving the Audi R8. This is again final round 10 of 10. Just caught this championship at the end. My qualifying was terrible because I only had enough time for one qualifying lap, and on that lap, one of the drivers hit me off track as he was trying to overtake me. So end up qualifying at the very back. So we'll get to the race. I'll go ahead and skip past this driver lineup since it's going to be a while before it gets to my car way back there. As usual, a lot of wrecks, carnage at the beginning. Had a close call there with, I think it was the one in front of me that was coming back on track. Just trying to keep it clean and avoid any major accidents. Already up from P16 to P12, so at this point I was pretty happy with how things were going. Brake way too late going into that turn, lost 2 positions. I was trying to take a guy in P11 on the inside, but just too much of a late lunge and ended up costing me a couple places. Coming into turn 1 on lap 2, got a guy here that takes the inside, I let him have it. Other guy kind of forces his way in, bumps me a little bit. He made it through, but then this guy coming up in the yellow car, he was really pushing. I finally just got fed up with him and hit his back left quarter panel, spun him off the track. Probably not the most sportsman-like thing to do, but I was getting really frustrated with being overtaken just by contact, and he was pushing really hard, so give him a little dose of his own medicine. At this point, things were still going okay. I went from 16 up to 12, back down to 15th. Guy in front of me got a penalty, which forced him to slow down and made it a little easier for me to overtake him. Back up to P14, trying not to overshoot that turn again. This little section of track, I was keeping up with people, but it was tough to keep control of the car, especially up on this turn coming up right here. Incredibly easy to lose the back end. As you can see, I did a little bit there, but saved it. Now up to P13 after another driver went off the track, and there's another one off, so that promotes us to P12. Back up to P12, still trying to get up into the top 10. Got 4 cars right in front of me, so it's looking like a really good possibility I could get up there. Not bad for starting from P16 so far. We're only on lap 3 of 17, so got quite a long ways to go. Guy there went a little wide, maybe able to get him on the front straight. So at this point, nothing's really changed. Still hovering around P11, P12. Trying to catch these guys, but we're all running about the same pace. And here's where my problems just start. So at this point, it just seemed to all come apart. Felt like my tires were losing a lot of grip. It's taking a while to get back on the road again here. Getting close to my first pit stop, although I want to push for a few more laps. I want to make it at least to lap 9 before I pit, so just trying to get these tires to last. Here we are a couple laps later. I've gained a few positions. A couple guys ran off the track. I think somebody pit stopped, and I lose the back end again on this turn. Just continue falling apart. I have a half-second penalty from cutting a corner just barely earlier. I got all 4 tires just off of the track, so that I will be serving on this lap. There's a mandatory slow down point, and the car will automatically brake and slow down during that. Just felt like I was losing traction in my tires at this point. They were just coming apart. My lap times are falling, everything was just coming apart. Getting close to my first pit stop. Hoping that will solve the problem that I'm having. Alright, so we're on to lap 10. Decided to go ahead and pit stop now. I probably should have pit stopped a lap earlier, but decided to push on for one extra lap, hoping to have better tires for the end of the race. Going for racing softs. Shouldn't need but just a little over half a tank of fuel to make it to the end of the race. Catching back up to P12 here after he passed me when I was coming out of the pits. He went a little wide on this corner, but came over and blocked me. Not intentional, and just rejoining the track, so had to wait till another opportunity came up. Thought maybe I could get him on this straight. I already had a better run out of the corner, but his straight line speed was higher than mine, so thought maybe brake late, but he was just all over the place, and then comes across, hits me. That knocked him back off track again and gave me the position. So up to P12, we're on lap 11, got 6 laps to go. On to lap 13, P12 at the moment, but Pepe Madrid in P13's coming up behind me. He's going to take the inside here. He went a little deep, but managed to stay ahead of me, so lose another position there. Still holding off, hoping I can get into the top 10, but with only 5 laps, well, less than 5 laps to go now, it's looking more unlikely. We're now at the end of lap 13, and this is where things really start to fall apart. Going around the turn, just lost the back end. This is the first spin of several that's about to come up, so this is just where it all came apart. Don't know how else to say it, but just a bad race from this point on. This is just a couple turns later. I don't know what's going on. I got brand new tires, yet they are not holding traction for anything. So spin again. It's going to drop me back some more, or at least lose a lot more time. Managed to survive a lap without spinning, but that lap was 6.3 seconds slower than some of my other laps, so I'm losing a lot of time per lap even when I'm not spinning. These tires are just, they're not cooperating with me at all. End up losing it again here, and it's just kind of like nailing the coffin. Definitely done for at this point. Another few turns later, lose it again. Just really, I wish I'd have just retired at this point, but I knew if I at least finished the race I might get some points. Some's better than none. There we go, I'm down to P15. Trying to get back on track, down to P16. It's lap 16 out of 17. I know if these guys behind me who are in first and second, third, fourth, if they pass me, then I will only have to complete 16 laps. I really didn't want to do another 17th lap, so I just got off track, let them pass. All I have to do is let P1 through, and this will be my last lap. So we're finally at the end of this disaster, crossing the line right now. Gonna finish dead last, but in the end I do get a handful of points for it. A few points, not much, but better than nothing, so I'm glad I at least finished the race out. So there you have it, final result P16. Got 8 points for that race. It's around 10 to 10, so that's the end of the championship. I'll have to wait till the next one starts, but appreciate y'all watching my videos, supporting my channel. Check out my podcast, That Guy Sim Racing Podcast, on Spotify, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that like button, and just appreciate y'all supporting me. Have a good day. Bye.